Hey guys, welcome back to Not For Island Living. It is a new year. We're now in 2021. 2020 was difficult, but guys, we have a new year to start afresh. So let's move forward with all the energy and vigor and vitality. Today, to start off the new year, I am going to show you how I make my keto-friendly, gluten-free tiramisu.
That thing where I go feel late, nah. The way you back it up, the way you bustin' at the place, nah. Steady on time, yeah, don't be late, nah. Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you everything.
I'm gonna get started by making the lady fingers, and so these are keto-friendly lady fingers. And for this, I'm going to cream 1/3 cup of sweetener with 1/2 cup of butter.
And I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man here, wine I'm too deep. That me low. Tell me what you want to know. Me I no go lose control. Bad man I feel your flow. Wine I'm slow. This one no be.
Add 3 large eggs to the bowl and continue to mix.
What you want to know. I go give you all and more. Bad man I feel your flow. Wine I'm slow. This one no be private show. Your friends they tell you say I be nobody. Been searching all around, but I found nobody. Call on me. I go give you all of me. Baby, make you follow me. I go give you all of me.
Now add 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and continue to combine these ingredients well.
She a fine like the sunrise. The way she move make a man cry. I'm feeling her so I want more. That me low. Tell me what you want to know. Me I no go lose control. Bad man I feel your flow. Wine I'm slow. This one no be private show. That me low. Tell me what you want to know. I go give you all and more.
In a separate dry ingredient bowl, add 1/4 cup of coconut flour and 1.5 cups of almond flour. Add a tablespoon of baking powder to your flour and combine very well. Now it's time to combine your wet and dry ingredients together and pour your batter in a prepared pan. I'm going to spread my batter very thin because I do not want my lady fingers to be too fat.
Broken roses, I can't focus. Something precious like you should be never open. So take some time to don't compromise you. Cause you're worth it. Don't let them touch your surface. You'll turn to. Don't let them stop you from blooming. Questions and all they assuming. Even the dark side of moons can shine, but it'll take some time and you can find.
Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. And now it's time to prepare the filling. Set a pot of water to boil. Separate 7 egg yolks and place them in a container that you can use over the boiling water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually beat these 7 yolks while they're steaming or cooking over the water, and I'm going to do this until the yolks have tripled in size or volume.
Broken roses, I can't focus. Something precious like you should be never open. So take some time to don't compromise you. Cause you're worth it. Don't let them touch your surface.
Once the yolks have cooked and have tripled in volume, and this will take about 8 minutes, set them aside and get a fresh bowl. In this fresh bowl, whip together 1 cup of heavy cream and 1/4 cup of sweetener.
Broken roses,
Add 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese and continue to whip. And you don't want this to be the consistency of whipped cream. It needs to be a bit firmer, but also a smooth texture is what we're going for here.
Lighting up the stations, having mine. Cinderella, baby, drop the ball. Some of my dogs, yeah, they dogs. I be coolin', I be robbed. Baby, yeah, you dealing with a boss. Did you know you dealing with a star? I just put the handy on the rocks. I'ma put the icing on the watch. Yeah. I'm a playboy, I need a card.
Now gently fold in the egg yolk mixture with the mascarpone mix.
Play all my tracks and that you want me. Ballin' my name, the gas like octane. Shit, I'm about to evolve. Cap is your game, shoot but don't aim. You know that I'm a big dog. You ain't really want to smoke with me, so let me know if you do. She wanna involve with me, just all the way that I move. Yeah, she love the way that we move, so she wanna be in my crew. Love the way that we do, baby. Love the way that we move.
Set the filling aside and let's make the coffee liqueur drizzle. For the drizzle, we need half cup of very strong espresso coffee, to which we're going to add 1 tablespoon of amaretto, and optionally, you can also add a tablespoon of your favorite rum.
Thick thigh, little mama thick right. She a good girl, but she looking bad tonight. She a hood girl, got me on the back of mine. She wanna smoke the front, so I put the bag without. You know I be moving around. I know we the talk of the town.
Now it's time to assemble the tiramisu. You can either cut your cake in 2 large pieces, or if you want to have that real tiramisu feel, you can cut the cake into small strips resembling lady fingers. To start assembling the tiramisu, we're going to place a layer of the pastry at the bottom, and we're going to cover this layer with a drizzle of that coffee liqueur mixture that we made. As you can see, my pastry is a bit burnt, not very burnt, but it's a bit burnt, and that's because I placed it on the extreme bottom tray of my oven. I really should have placed it in the middle, but I was also baking some other things and there was no space left. So when you're making your pastry, make sure to place it in the middle rack of your oven. Drizzle this first layer of lady fingers with some of your coffee liqueur mixture, and then go ahead to add a third or perhaps even a half of the filling that we made earlier.
Ryan Little.
Finally, sprinkle the top of the tiramisu with some cocoa powder and even add some chocolate shavings, dark chocolate shavings if you have some. It is very tempting to go ahead and start eating your tiramisu at this stage, but the tiramisu actually tastes better if it's allowed to rest for at least 4 hours in the refrigerator, which allows the filling to set and become relatively firm in texture, as well as it allows the coffee liqueur to properly get into those lady fingers and to allow all of those flavors to develop nicely. So let this sit in the fridge for at least 4 hours and then serve and enjoy. Guys, here is yet another proof that the keto diet does not have to be boring. We do not have to give up all of those tasty, delicious treats that we are used to eating prior to coming on the diet. We can still continue to enjoy some of those treats our way. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to share it with your friends, to give me a thumbs up, and to subscribe to my channel. And as usual, guys, continue to explore in the kitchen and to produce those bursts of flavor recipes. I will be doing the same. And so, until next time, from Nat 4 Island Living, walk good.